This is not board game. This is pranking. This is stupid, but board game is fun. Board game culture is a phenomenon in New York.
Games like backgammon and Othello are played frequently by people of all ages.
オセロは日本のゲームマスターにより開発され、囲碁を簡単にしたものです。
But of all board games, chess is the most played
with millions of players across the globe. The most famous chess player was Bobby Fischer, an American genius who defeated Spassky, the Russian world champion during the Cold War era.
私たちはチェスの世界を学びにニューヨークに来ました。
Village chess stop
in Manhattan.
Let's go find more about chess culture.
と今私たちはマンハッタンにあるチェスショップに来ています。
チェスの文化について学びましょう。
Let's go!
Yay!
Which is where we want to be. So black is preparing bishop g7. It's white's turn. White has a bunch of moves in this position. Can somebody give me one? One move for white. Now, bishop to b5 check is a playable move. Black, you're attacking the king. Black can block the check in various ways. It's not such a bad suggestion. But not the
Hi,
most
my name is
popular.
Michael Proper, and this is the Village Chess Shop. I am a director of New York City Chess along with Russ Makovsky, and we own the Village Chess Shop, which has been in place for 40 years. Open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and never closes. The nighttime hours are some of our busiest hours. We have everything from homeless chess players to movie stars and athletes to come in and play chess. The place has a following since 1972, and it's an exciting place to play chess. It's just a very cool vibe.
Why is he putting his pawn on g6?
We teach chess all over New York City. We have several thousand students. Chess is just a very enjoyable way to spend the day, to make a living and provide for your family, for me.
Hold on. Now, what are you going to do? The pawn's threatening your knight. Chess is you put the work in, you get the results out kind of a thing. It teaches them to do some sort of mental work, and it prepares them better for life. If you can do chess, you can do many other things as well. It's not an end in itself. It's, kids that do chess do better overall. To me, chess has been entertainment for a long time. I mean, I find it really entertaining. It engages you in a way few other things do. It's like reading the very best part of a novel all the time.
This is the tutorial for chess pieces. Here we have the rook or the castle. Rook can move in a straight line, up, down, left or right, as far as it wants, or until there is another piece or wall in its way. Like most of the pieces, it captures enemy pieces on its path as well. Next up, we have the rook's counterpart, the bishop. Like the rook, the bishop travels in a straight line and as far as it wants or is allowed, but it does so on diagonal. The bishop also captures along these lines. Next, we have the humble front man, the pawn. Pawn can move one space at a time. Unlike the rest of the pieces, pawn does not capture on its moving space. Instead, it captures on front diagonals. Now we come to the knight. The knight is possibly the strangest mover. It moves two spaces in one direction and one space to another direction. The knight is also able to jump over other pieces in its path. The knight captures on the last space in its moving sequence. Here we have the queen. This is easily the most powerful piece in the game. Queen can move in a straight line in any direction at all as long as allowed. She can capture on any space that she moves to. And finally, we come to the king. King is the most important pieces in the game. King can move in any direction at all, but only one space at a time. It may capture on his space too. So these are all the pieces. Now it's time to meet the chess grandmaster.
Because of this check, So since bishop cannot move, can we gain advantage of it? Joel, let's check Joel.
4, F.
Excellent job. Why did you move your knight to F4, Joel?
Because then they can't move the bishop, otherwise they will be in check.
So okay, I'm in check. But what is going to happen if I move my king after your check?
Then it takes the queen.
Very good, Joel. So you realize fork by using pin, right? And now I have to escape your check, and then you will capture my queen and you will gain material advantage. Of course, in chess is very rich game, and here we have different strategies, but the main strategy, of course, two sides, they're fighting against each other, and each side wants to win the game, and the goal in a chess game to get checkmate. So if you can checkmate your opponent's king, you will win the game. And how to get checkmate, of course, it depends on your knowledge, it depends on your skills, but the goal in the chess game to get checkmate. Today's world champion, as you know, is Vishwanathan Anand from India. So he's the last world champion. And nobody knows exact time when population started to play chess. But this is close to, it started like close to like 7th or 8th century. But legend says it was in India. So people in India, they started to launch it. But again, first times we had different pieces even on the board. Even we have chess with 800 squares. In my opinion, I have my favorite world champions, and one of them, Bobby Fischer, who actually was American chess player. And I have tremendous respect to that chess player, and I have learned chess from his games.
In the end, we learned chess is a mental and emotional game.
It teaches strategy and emotional toughness, and is like a war and a dance at the same time.
New York City chess culture is alive and multicultural.